Good morning, happy Tuesday. It's Lexi with a little bit of Ascension astrology for this beautiful Tuesday morning. We have moved into Pisces season, which arrived a little earlier than it normally would do, but it also gives us that break from that fairly intense ending to the Aquarius season, where not only have Pluto in Aquarius, Mercury has passed by through Aquarius, we've also had Mars and Venus conjunct in the early degrees of Aquarius, so it's been incredibly intense. Both on planets and the aspects of our charts and our life have undergone some really deep platonic transformation. Venus, the planet of love, Mars, the planet of war, and how we use our personal power have gone through this Plutonian transformation as they have moved past Pluto in Aries. So we move into the sign of the fish mother, we move into the last sign of the zodiac before the silver wheel turns once again and our astrological year starts at Spring Equinox. So there's a lot happening at the moment and it can get quite intense, and sometimes it's just really good to know where things are and how maybe they are starting to influence our energy, not just personally but also for the collective. So back to Aquarius, we've still got Pluto, Venus and Mars in the early degrees of Aquarius. Then moving into Pisces, so Sol, our sun, has moved into Pisces, making her way all the way back round to that spring equinox point, but also we have Saturn, Neptune and Mercury in the sign of the fish mother, in that place of watery dissolution. And then looking at Aries, where we're going to be moving into next, we've got the North Node and we've got Chiron, and we've also got the asteroid Eris as well, who comes in as a bit of a cosmic destroyer. So looking at all these planets, the themes that were really coming up for me when I was really tuning into the energy is really about clearing out stagnancy within our life, but clearing out a huge amount of toxicity as well, particularly with the planets that are in Pisces at the moment. Pisces is mutable. Pisces is water. She is the fish mother who really sweeps away everything that no longer serves us. She's really washing everything away, cleansing it. You can almost imagine whatever your worries, your cares are, your toxicity is, this place in that seawater, and that seawater just dissolves it and replaces it back into the cosmic void, ready to be alchemized and transmuted into the aspects where we want to build our firm foundations. So we really start to tune into the energy of Pisces season, particularly with Saturn being in Pisces. Saturn is kind of helping us create really firm foundations, and if they're not firm, the waves and the waters of Pisces just come to wash them away. She's a hard taskmaster at times, but we really need to think about what we are building, what are we envisaging. And with Mercury being in Pisces as well, thinking about our communication. But Pisces season is deeply dreamy, it's deeply intuitive. It's a season that you either really love or you really struggle with. And as a fire sign, I always find it a little bit of an odd season. I live with a Pisces as well. It's a kind of watery abyss sometimes, that if we're not flowing with the water and we get kind of stuck in the kind of watery abyss, we just see the whole year being washed away. So really feel into how you are going to use Pisces season to create the best for your life, to create a really high expression of the life that you want to achieve. What needs dissolving? What needs dissolving for you personally, but also what needs dissolving in the collective? And as we watch those things in the collective that need dissolving, can we really trust that this is going to be done for us through the energies, through the actions that's coming in as part of the divine plan? Are we throwing all our energy into that disillusion, or are we allowing ourselves to watch it, becoming the conscious observer without judgment of everything being washed away, as we move our focus into what we want to build, what foundations that we want to create? So thinking about foundations, thinking about this Pisces season. Pisces at time can be quite ungrounded. She can really lack any form of boundaries as well, because she's water. She flows and moves everywhere. So in this Pisces season, get outside. Get yourself grounded. Use whatever techniques you need to keep your feet firmly on the ground, because we are going to be in a season of mysticism, a season where we are easily able to intuit, where we're really dreaming and dreaming our new life into being as well. So keep yourself grounded. Keep a dream journal if you can ever remember your dreams. It's always the most potent ones that will still be there in the morning. So keep your notepad and pen by your bed. Keep yourself not only grounded but also connected into water. Can you go and visit a lake? Can you go to the seaside? Can you go and create a ritual for yourself whereby you write down everything that you need to dissolve and you offer it back to the water? So the best way to do that is on dissolvable paper. Don't throw your paper in the rivers and the oceans, but really think about what needs dissolving. Go to the sea. Connect in with the essence of Pisces. Go to the waters as well and really ask her to wash away everything that you no longer need, because as the silver wheel turns once again and we head into that spring equinox and straight into an eclipse season, straight into a Mercury retrograde, we really need to be in a position where we are feeling that we are cleansed, that we are ready to face the extraordinary and wonderful challenges, let's just say, that we are going to come up for us during eclipse season, during that Mercury retrograde, during spring equinox, that time of planting your new seeds. What still needs dissolving? What can you not take into next year? And I love spring equinox because for me it is really when the year starts. It's also my birthday, as we move into Aries season as well, and then there's so much energy there. So if you felt like you were really burning the candle at both ends after January, if you've hit the year running and you're now starting to feel that you're a little tired, that you're a little jaded, take this Pisces season just to review everything, to strip away everything that's no longer serving you, to take time to really rest and flow with the energy, so that we can start again in spring equinox with more energy, with more vim, with more vigor. So keep yourself grounded, keep a note of your dreams and your visions through your meditation, connect in with water as well. And for those of us who are deeply connected to water, for those of us who are really walking this kind of star oracle path, for those of us walking the priestess path, for those of us who have been here before, maybe connected with Atlantis as well, maybe you're looking into the water and asking the water to reveal what is next. And when I look into the water, when I am doing readings for clients, to move into the past lives, to show or see what the visions the water shows me, when I'm doing this for myself here also, I am asking and looking for what is New Earth looking like, what is the vision of New Earth that is coming through, what is the water going to dissolve for me, dissolve for the collective to birth the new. So if you feel that deep connection to water, maybe going back into that essence of where you have been before, where you can look into the dark pools, where you can look into the wells, look into the rivers and the streams, and just remember who you are, to see those visions come back up again, to really connect into all that has been, but excuse me, all that is going to be. I love it when that happens. It always comes up when there is a little bit of something that I need to clear. Excuse me. So Pisces season, look into the water to see what is going to come next. So it can be a tricky time to navigate. It can be a time where we feel washed away and buffeted a little bit. So keep yourself grounded, keep that dream journal, get by water, but also really think about your boundaries as well. And we're going into a full moon in Virgo on Saturday. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about that on Thursday. But just really feel into this dreamy, intuitive season. Feel your inner mystic starting to come out. But just check you're staying grounded. You're staying in with your boundaries. So only got to share a few things before I finish. Is one, if you do want a birth chart reading, I've got a few spaces during Pisces season, so I will either leave the link below on Facebook or it'll be in the comment in the bio on Instagram. And on the 16th of March I'm doing a beautiful soul ascension workshop with Karen Main, Tim Wilde, Emma Sullivan and Melissa Virtue down at Mealy House in Dorset. It's going to be absolutely amazing day, filled with just so much joy, so much energy coming through, a lot of magic, a lot of deep transformation coming through for that day. So if you can join us, again, I'll pop the links where you can find them. It's going to be a really deeply transformative day, perfect for preparing you into going into spring equinox. So enjoy Pisces season, enjoy this week. It could be a little watery, but just keeping yourself, really notice what's coming through for you. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll speak to you again on Thursday. Take care.